So when we talk about a character writing themselves, what does this really mean? Because obviously you're the author, you're the one telling the story here. So how can a character end up telling that story themselves? Well, this is when you end up knowing your character so well that their reactions just seem obvious. As you write the scene, their actions and their dialogue might take an entirely different direction than what you'd initially planned. And that is when the character takes the reins of the story. It's when you understand what your character would do so well that the character seems to take charge of the story, taking a new direction than what you'd originally intended. So let's talk a bit about how you can actually create a character who writes themselves. My first tip is you need to learn the gritty parts of your character. We're not talking about the surface level details here, the surface parts that they show to their friends and to the other characters around them. We are talking about the deeper, really almost dark stuff about the character that they do not usually show on the surface. Getting to these little details in the depths of your character can make them a lot more believable on the page. So try to understand how your character would act when they are hurting, their emotional reactions, their backstory, and how that emotionally affected them. We want to understand the deep, heavy stuff about your character. Now, the important part to understand about this is your readers may never see this side of your character. And by talking about this, I'm not suggesting that you should put this side of your character on the surface. And in fact, in most cases, it may actually be better if you keep this side of your character hidden. But these hidden things, the secret side of your character, is what you should know as the author. And if you know this, you can end up presenting your character much more naturally.